Welcome to Play It Again. I'm Jordan.
I'm Steven.
And today we're playing The Old King's Crown, a game that was my favorite game of 2025. You've also enjoyed it.
Yeah. I haven't played it quite enough to definitively say it's my favorite, but
sure, but you've enjoyed it so far. Definitely. And it's coming back to Kickstarter for a reprint and a new expansion in another month or so. So we're filming content, playing a bunch of games of it. And we're going to start here with a two-player game of the Nobility versus the Gathering. The nobles are sort of like they're the status quo in this kingdom, hoping to remain in control of the throne. The Gathering is a cult that's, looking to use the kingdom for its own nefarious purposes. And I'm excited to play. But before we get started, if you're interested in more Old King's Crown content, subscribe. This is a brand new YouTube channel, and we're trying to see if we can make some exciting content here. So please, please like and subscribe. All right, with that, we are ready to start our game here. And this is my heir, and we've got an interesting setup here. We do have we've got our 4 kingdom cards laid out here. They are Airship Docks, Unearthed Iron Gear, Merchant's Guild, and Poisoner's Ball. And we're going to start by bidding for these. Are you ready, Steven?
Yeah.
All right, let's play.
I like the movie Iron Giant, so you know which one I'm going to be going for.
Oh yeah, okay, that's fair. These are some strong kingdom cards. We'll see what we come up with here. So we can each throw a bid down. All right, let's see what you got. You played a 2, I played a 6. Maybe I overspent here. Well, I get to go first, and I'm torn between the Merchant's Guild, which could be, in theory, 5 points. We're playing a normal 5-round game, and the Airship Docks. I'm also worried about you having the Airship Docks. I think they're very strong for you. All right. Well, I'm going to go for Merchant's Guild. Seems good. Seems basic and strong. And I think what I'm going to do is I'm going to put it on the castle, because I'm guessing the nobility is going to want to use the castle over the course of the game. And I'm hoping that I get a point or 2 off of that.
All right. And I think let me just double check. So Airship Dock says whenever any of your cards are removed from a council, you may move them to your hand. Whenever you journey with any of your cards, you may move them to the bottom of your deck. That seems strong. I will take this.
Nice. So my 6 is going to go to the discard pile. Your 2 is going to defend the Airship Docks. We're going to discard 1 card out of the Kingdom Court, or the Kingdom Card area. The Poisoner's Ball is gone. And we will refill. New cards are the Mysterious Benefactor, another one that discards your bidding card, the Splendid Guard, and the Great Wing. Oh, this is a good one for you. It gives your crowns flank. Okay, and so it's time now to place our heralds. I'm already regretting the placement of this, because I want to go to the wilderness to get some lore research going. Let's see what we're going to do here. I'm going to throw my herald here in the harvest field.
All right. I am going to... I see. So you put it on the castle because you probably figure I want to govern.
Yeah.
I will go... I want to help you out, so I'll go here. Okay,
that's fun. All right, and so one thing we're going to do on this channel and with this game in particular is we're going to take time to talk about, our strategy and our thinking behind sort of secret decisions we're making. And so one thing we're going to do during this game is we're going to have a phase where, whenever we're placing cards, we'll each take a turn in front of the camera and explain what we're thinking and why we're placing our cards and what we're hoping is going to happen for the rest of the round. That's the goal. I think it's going to be interesting, but if you don't find it interesting, A, you can just skip it with the timestamps, and B, leave a comment and let us know whether you like it or not. So I'm going to go first because I'm first in turn order here, Stephen. Is there anything you want to say before you get out of here?
No.
All right, sweet. See you in a minute. All right, so let me show everyone my hand here. This is what I've got going on. I've got my air, and then I've got kind of a variety of cards. One thing I'm thinking about doing is putting my 0 here with the thought that I can either move in my 10 or my 1, depending on if Steven plays his assassin. That would mean putting these 2 out on the map. The problem with that is that leaves me with these as my my future journey actions, which I don't love, but if I have to journey with my 1, it's okay. I'd be sad to journey with my 10. It would be kind of a bummer to throw that in the discard pile. I guess the alternative would, but I think that actually, no, I think that kind of makes sense. So I think that's going to be my plan there. I might even actually choose between my 7 and my 5 here and just throw this up here to deny. No, I think I'm going to do it this way. So I think this is an important spot. I would actually still like to win down here. I think it's valuable, especially if this goes later and more cards are active. So that's what I'm going to do. And then I'm hoping that I get to govern, or I get to journey with this 1 to get a lore and to get it out of my deck, get some stuff in the lost pile, which is kind of what the Gathering cares about, getting stuff in the lost pile. So anyway, that's my plan for turn 1, and let's hear from Steven.
All right, so if you look here, you always start with your 10. I do have one other high card, my 9. And then I've got a 1 and a 4, and then this 5 that I'd rather deploy at the end if I can. So what I'm thinking is maybe put my 10 here, contest the one that Jordan's trying to get. Also seems unlikely to put an assassin in the one that he's trying to get, I would think. Then probably put the 9 here. And then, you know, I'm hoping to maybe, well, I can't, yeah, I'm hoping to journey with this 1. So I think I'll probably put the 4 here. But, you know, probably not going to win that one, but you never know. I feel, and this one might be a tie, but that could be okay. So, or unless, if I predict the tie, I could have hold the 4, but I think that's probably too cute. Instead, what I might do is add a couple supporters to try to shore that up and have it not be a tie. So, yeah, hopefully this works. We will see.
All right, and we're back. Steven, I don't think it's going to work. I think your plan's going to fail. Well, let's find out. So it's we're moving this down here. Let's continue. We're here at the spring action steps. I have no spring actions that I want to do right now, so I will pass. Oh no, that's not true. I have supporters. Let me just. It's been a minute since I've been in here, so let's just check these things out. I think I'm going to throw 1. Well, yeah, I'm going to throw 1 here, and I'm going to throw 1 up here. Okay.
All right.
Actually, we'll lay these down because. All right, go ahead.
I am going to do 2 here, I think.
Okay.
Maybe overkill.
Let's see.
And I'll do 1 here.
Wow, bold. Okay, any other spring actions you want to take?
So I could have my, that's interesting. So I could do my School of the Stones, which would be all of my supporters contribute an additional +1, and then they also all remain out. That could be,
Right, then maybe you put them all out.
yeah, maybe I do that.
Interesting.
I feel like, yeah, what's the worst that could happen?
So true.
So I am going to use this. So
All
they're
right.
all, I'll put this blocking.
Actually, why don't you just put that on the board so we know?
Okay,
Yep.
yeah.
So School of Stones is active. It's active everywhere.
Yeah.
Not just at the battlefield. Okay. Anything else?
Nope.
Well, I didn't plan for that, so we're going to see what happens here. But before we do anything else, you're going to decide the order of the clashes.
Okay. Let's do... And you don't know...
No, I do. You just put them face
Oh,
up.
okay, got it. The I marker makes it seem like they're meant to be.
I think it's meant to be like you flip it over and that's when it's currently being resolved or something.
I see.
Pretty sure
Let's
that's right.
do... Let's go from least consequential to... Most, maybe?
Okay.
Or let's just go, straight up the line.
So we're starting here. Let's zoom in a little bit. All right. So let's reveal our cards. We're resolving clashes now. I played a 5. You played a 4.
It's,
a plus 4.
8, yeah.
Okay. And so it's my chance first to do any day actions. There are no day actions I wish to do at this time. Over to you.
Same. Yeah.
Okay. So then you get to pick one of these 2 regions to resolve.
Okay. Move up to 3 cards that are active and or in your hand to the bottom of my deck. Or shuffle my discard pile. Okay. I guess that's the downside of doing this one first.
Right.
Shuffle, I mean, I could still just draw. Can I still just... Well, I guess drawing 3 doesn't...
It's drawing 3 from your discard pile.
Yeah, I guess it doesn't necessarily help. But it's points.
Yeah, you're getting a point regardless.
So I will do this one.
Okay.
I will at least move this card, this active card.
To the bottom of your deck?
Yes.
Okay. And then you could also do cards from your hand.
Yeah. I'll keep the cards in my hand.
All right. And don't forget your point.
Yep.
Okay. Great. That's clash number 1 done. On to clash number 2. Yikes.
Ooh.
Yes, indeed. Okay, so you are up.
12 currently.
You're at 12. So I'm going to do a day action. I'm going to use this card to retreat. And I'm going to pick up this card. I'm going to pick up my supporter and my herald. And those will go back onto my board. And I've vacated the region. Over to you. Any day actions?
Nope.
All right.
So I win, right?
You win.
And I will gain another 1, and I'll get the kingdom's favor.
Right. Okay.
And it comes in with 3 charges?
3 charges. That's
All
right.
right.
Okay. So far, so good for you. Final clash here. All right. So I'm at 8, and you are at 13.
Yep.
There's nothing that I wish to do.
All right. Yeah, I won't do anything either. Hopefully I didn't totally blow my wad.
No. So choose which. So I assume you're going to resolve the wilderness.
I think so, yes.
All right. So you'll score 2 points, 1 for the region and 1 for your herald. And then you also can journey with an active card or one that's in your hand.
All right. Well, this one has the map, so it's good for journeying.
So that gives you a nice lore. And whenever you receive lore, you can spend lore. However,
Don't think
one
I have
lore is not
any
enough
one.
to buy
Yeah,
anything.
yeah. So.
And so that goes to your discard pile.
Okay. Try to. Oh, there it is, right there.
Sure. Nice. Well done. Okay. Well, good job, Sue. You won all 3 clashes. You're at 4-0 here. And we're going to move on to Autumn, starting with me here. I can govern with a card from my hand. I can journey with a card from my hand. I'm going to journey with this 1. So it's going to go to the lost pile, which we're going to make up here. And I will get a single lore. That's not enough to buy anything. So I'll just take that lore for now. Is there anything else that I'm going to do? I don't think so. Sadly, I don't think there's anything else I'm going to do here. Oh, that's actually not terrible. I could do a ritual sacrifice, which would let me move active cards to the lost pile and gain a lore for doing it. Gain a few lore that way. Let's do it, actually. I'm going to move so I'm going to use my ritual sacrifice ability here. It says move up to 3 of your cards that are active and or in your discard pile to the lost pile. For each card moved this way, gain a lore. Then you may move a card from your discard pile to your hand. So I'm going to move both of these to the lost pile. That's 2 lore. Yep. And then I can also move this 6 that's in my discard pile to the lost pile for a 3rd lore, or I can move it to my hand. But I'm gonna go, go big and go home. So I'm gonna gain 3 additional lore. That puts me at 4, and now I will buy something. Let's see, what am I gonna buy here? I am going to buy, I could buy 2 cards. That's actually not a bad idea. I will buy my 5 and my 11 for 4 lore. So I'm ending with no lore here. And they both go to my hand. And now with my 5, I will govern. And so this is going to go to the court. I believe yeah. Okay. So this will go to the court. It is going to go to the Council of... Let's throw it on the Council of Secrets. And then I'm going to use its autumn ability, which says if this card is in a council, place a faction marker on any council. When this card is in a council, each marker on a council contributes 1 hammer to me. So I'm going to add a marker to the Council of Secrets. And then I'm going to resolve the Council of Secrets.
So that the marker counts as an additional hammer?
An additional hammer, exactly.
Got it.
So now I have 2 hammers. And I'm going to put both of these on the wilderness.
If that card is removed from the Council of Secrets, does the marker remain?
So it says here, when this card is removed from a council, you may move it to the lost pile. So I think the marker remains, but the card specifies that only when this card is in a council does the marker contribute a hammer.
Okay.
So it's like a marker specific to the bringer of the word, and it doesn't do anything other than contribute when that card is in the council.
I wonder why they didn't just put 2 hammers on it. What's the difference between that and just...
Because I can, on the next round, add another hammer.
I see.
Every autumn I can add a new one.
I see. Okay.
Okay.
Cool.
So that's what I've done. I don't know how I feel about it, but it's over. It's over and done with.
I'm sure it'll be fine.
Your autumn action.
Okay. So I'm definitely going to rally with my big boy. I am going to... I think I'm going to deploy here with my cannon. Whoa. The 1 means that it'll stay out for 1 round. Okay,
that's exactly right.
And I am going to journey with this card to get a single scroll, and this one goes to the lost pile, right? Because it doesn't have the map, but it's only a 1, so maybe I want it to be in the lost pile.
Right.
And then the question is, do I govern with my big boy? So right now, the middle one, you are winning it. You'll be winning it even if I put a thing there.
You're right, but winning it doesn't actually matter. So if you have 1 hammer here, you still get to do this ability at 1 strength. The only time that winning one of these matters is in the Council of Oaths. Whoever's winning it gets 1 extra supporter back.
Okay.
But you don't care about this right now because all of your supporters are staying on the board.
True. Yep. Okay. And then I could try to just win my Herald Reward again, in which case having 1 on the Council of Relics could be useful. So yeah, maybe I'll do that. I'll put Titus on the Council of Relics. I feel a little bit better about committing my big guy because I could get him back with Witch Trial.
And also airship docks.
Oh, and airship docks, yeah. So whenever any of your cards are removed from a council, move them to my hand. Whenever I journey with it, so I could have moved this to the bottom of my deck when I journeyed with it.
Okay, yeah.
I mean, it's only a 1, but it does keep my deck around longer, so it's probably worth it.
Sure.
So yeah, I guess I'll do that. Oh, which I guess I could have done with Master of Arms as well.
Yeah, because you journeyed with it.
Okay, so sorry, I
wow,
forgot that, but that will go there.
Better for you.
And
wow,
then there.
Crazy. Okay.
So, yeah, with the 9,
that first journey was off the wilderness ability. Very nice, very nice. Yeah. Okay, so we're moving on to winter here. Basically, all of this is going to would normally be lost, but in this case, only mine is lost. Yours stay on the board.
This guy comes back?
That comes back. And this is going to go face down over here. And I think that's all the cleanup that we need to do. We'll advance the round track to round 2. And we'll draw. So draw till you have 6.
Well, I definitely won't have my 10, and you have your 10, so...
That's so true. I do have my 10. And we're going to determine turn order next, and you are going to go first, my friend, because you are crushing me. Ready for bidding?
All right.
As a reminder, we have the Great Wing, the Splendid Guard, Mysterious Benefactor, which says when resolving attrition, that's when you would decrease your hand size. You discard this card instead, and you keep your same hand size level. And then Unearthed Iron Gear, move one of your active cards to your hand during autumn. Okay.
Solid. What step does this get discarded?
Oh, right. Sorry. That is during the cleanup step.
Okay. Makes sense.
Actually, let's do that instead. Man, I love this game. There's so much to think about, and like, I don't know, it's just great. Okay. Yep. 0 from you. That's interesting.
I was gonna bid high for the duck, but then I don't have my crown at the moment, so then I was like, is it worth bidding that high for the duck?
That's fair.
Do you think it's a duck or a goose?
I think it's a goose.
Okay.
It's actually a giant goose, because you can see there's like someone riding it.
Oh yeah, that is a giant
goose. It's a very giant goose. Yeah.
More, we think Canadian geese are big. This is Crownian
this
goose.
is the Great Rescuers Down Under, the Golden Eagle thing.
I don't know.
It's like a cartoon. Yeah. Okay. I think I'm going to take Mysterious Benefactor because I've already cleared a lot of cards out of my deck, and so I probably will be attritioning somewhat soon. I would take Great Wing just to spite you, but I don't think a 3 would be able to defend it that well. Yeah. So this one says discard your bidding card, so this will again go to the discard. This is in my supply, and it's a one-time use.
Oh yeah, that's also good because if you had left it, I could have got it with the 0, that's very efficient, right? To get the discard ones. With a bad card. All right.
Splendid Guard's not bad for you either. It lets you do the Kingdom Favors ability twice if you have it, and once even if you don't have it.
Yeah, and I do have it.
Right.
So that could just get me an extra point. Yeah, I think I will take Splendid Guard.
Seems pretty good. So the Unearthed Iron Gear is going to go out of the game. And the Great Wing is going to come back. And we've got 3 new ones. The Old King's Spear, which gives an active card deadly. The Hidden Lanes, this lets you swap active cards in the current clash with one of your cards that's either in a council or occupying a kingdom card. This is another good one for you, I think.
Nice.
And finally, Tin Crowns. If you are first on the order track, your people, those are your cards 1 to 4, gain a gavel. If you're not first on the order track, they gain 2 gavels.
Nice.
Wild. Okay, those are the 4 we've got. And it's time to place heralds, starting with you. And as a reminder, these are 1s now.
Oh,
they were 2s last round, and then they stayed, but now they're just normal 1s.
Yeah. Well, I've already got... Okay, so I'm going to be able to put another card here, right?
Correct, yes.
Yeah, I'd say... Let me double check. Yeah, let's just keep wildernessing it.
You're going to keep wildernessing it. That makes sense. Makes sense in its own way, I suppose.
What are these?
Those are the 2 tokens I put out from the Council of Secrets.
Oh,
and when I get
yes.
4, I can activate
You
that.
get to journey.
Right.
Yep.
Okay, so I'm going to put my Herald... Wait, lay this down, actually. I'm going to put my Herald... Well, it might be nice to take the Kingdom's Favor from you. Let's do that.
True. That would be very rude.
All right, and with that... I'm going to get out of here so you can explain your thinking for the round.
So that round went really well. I got a lot of, I won everything. Didn't get a ton of value from the Necropolis, but still got a card back and a point. And I have another solid hand with a lot of high cards. Obviously no 10s, but what I might do, just to be a real jerk, is try to hit Jordan's 10 with the my assassin. And I think I feel like he's going to want to play it. And it's either, I think it might be here. So I'm leaning towards that. Then I have, these pretty solid ones. He's going to get to go first. I have this flank. So he might pick this one to go first and put some flanking cards there to try to use those flanking ones on better ones. So I think he might do that. And then I've got a 7 and an 8. 8's maybe overkill, but then again, the 7 and the 8 are equally good for journeying, so I think I'll put that there. And then hopefully he'll pick this early and it'll come flank up here or whatever the second one is. Oh, and then the last card I have is this 0, and the idea is just save this to journey with to get a lot of lore or govern. It's good for governing too. All right, wish me luck.
All right, so we're back. Let me show you my hand here. I've got, this is my Ambusher Retreat card. I do have my Assassin here, which is nice. I'm thinking, man, it's kind of tough to decide. I could do the same ploy I did last time. It'll work better this time because I have this, I'm thinking. So I think I will put that here with a similar plan. And that leaves me with these 2. Or these 2 rather. I tend to think that it's better if I just win down here and kind of give up on this area, even though I would, of course, like to journey with this 11. That would be pretty nice to get to do. It's got 2 scrolls on it. But that's my plan for now. I'm hoping that I can contest up here in the future. But, I mean, he's got 7 strength by default, so even if this is like a 2 or something, it can't be a 2, but even if it's like a 1 or 3 or whatever, it's going to be tough to beat. So that's my plan. And I'm honestly okay with journeying with this for 2 lore, even though it's my 1 assassin, if it comes down to here, because it'll help me buy the card that lets me copy a burned card, which can be an assassin in a future turn. So we'll see. I guess the alternative is I could put this up here, hope that this is not a card with a shield, like a high card, but that still seems dangerous. So I think this is my plan for now. We'll see how it goes. Alrighty. All right, and we're back. And I was so confident last time that I was going to crush you. You scored every single available point. But this time it'll work for sure. I'm positive of it. We are going to move on to spring actions here. So Steven, you're up first here. You have no supporters to put out. They're all already on the board.
Well, one important thing I'm going to do is I'm going to get 2 points by double Regal Guarding.
Okay, you do have to take that twice.
I do. Okay, that's fine. I'm here to use and abuse it,
Right.
not protect the kingdom. And so if I were to use this one more time and you
would
don't
just get
get
back
it,
here. Right,
yeah.
exactly.
Okay. And I have no supporters, so the only other thing I could do is I could do my martial law ability, remove a marker from here, choose a region where I have an active comet. Opponents may not swap, add, or move faction cards into the chosen region during the first clash. So the first clash that happens.
Right. So the only time it wouldn't affect the clash that happened here is if we tied and there was a second. Whoops, and there was a second clash.
But like.
But it doesn't affect things during other clashes.
Got it. So like.
So for instance, if I had a horse here that I could flank in, that would occur during this clash, so that would be acceptable.
Okay.
And you are allowed to move out. So if I had a horse here, I could also flank out. What it doesn't let you do is that ambush trick.
Yeah.
And other effects similar to it.
Yeah. So it's pretty limited.
Mm-hmm. But it can be powerful.
Yeah. I'm going to assume that you aren't even trying because I could do this and I'm going to not do it.
Okay.
So,
fair enough. So that's all your spring actions.
Yep.
What am I going to do here? I think I should put some supporters out probably. Or should I? You know what? I'm not going to.
Oh.
Yeah, I'm going to do nothing. My other spring ability is Moonlit Foragers. It lets me shuffle the Kingdom card discard and then look at 5 random cards and keep one. Like
if there's less than 4 in the
I would look
discard?
at all of them.
Okay.
Right.
Yeah.
But I'm going to do nothing for now. Okay. And so that brings us on to...
You trying to shoot the moon?
I'm trying to shoot the moon here. No, I'm not trying to shoot the moon. I'm trying to win, I promise. I'm going to go 3 down here. Let's go 1, 2.
All right.
Okay, ready? Okay.
So the order is day before night, I assume?
It's day before night and it's you before me.
Yeah. You've got the day effect, so ambush in your best character.
It is interesting.
I guess you might have some little peoples that could eliminate my poisoner.
I don't like how this went. I didn't think that you were going to put your poisoner here. It's very sad for me. No. Wow, I really screwed up. Okay, I'm going to do nothing. Oh no, I will retreat. I mean,
yeah, that seems no reason not to. All right.
So you're going to win, so you can do one of these 2 things.
So if I were to gain the Kingdom's favor again, does it refresh?
Yep, goes back to 3.
Okay. So that's probably a little bit better. So I will gain 1 and I'll refresh it up to 3.
Nice. Yikes, I don't like this. Okay, over to here.
Yep. All right, so I'm at 13, 14, 15.
I'll do nothing here.
All right, so I win. I'll pick Wilderness, so I gain 2 points, right? And then I get to journey with a card in my hand or that's active. So yeah, I'll journey with this to get 1. Or wait, do I want to do? Yeah, I think I'll journey with this one.
Okay, so you gain a lore, and that goes on the bottom of your deck if you'd like. And then right now you could buy a card because you gained another lore.
Oh yeah, so I could, and it would go straight to my hand.
Yep.
I am kind of hoping to save up for the queen though, so I think I will wait.
Okay, sure.
I get the queen. And here.
Yep.
I was thinking you might pick this one first, so I put my flank character.
I thought you would do that, and so I put it 3rd.
Ah, okay.
But it didn't end up mattering too much. So I'm going to take the Shrine ability. So I'll move 3 cards that are active and or in my hand to the bottom of my deck in any order. So I'll put these on the bottom of my deck. And gain a point, my first of the game. And that's it. Right?
Yeah.
Cool, we're here. It's autumn.
That leaves them alone.
So starting with you can govern, journey, and activate autumn actions.
All right. So I am going to journey with the Count. So he's got, well, the map doesn't even matter for me at this point, right? But he's got a single gavel. That's the important thing. And that gets me to 4. So I'll buy my Queen.
Sure.
The Queen long ago. When I acquire this card, govern with up to 3 of my cards from my lost pile and or discard pile. I actually don't have a lost pile.
Or a discard pile.
Or a discard pile. Wow.
Yeah, you can wait to buy that if you want to. You don't have to buy it right now.
Yeah.
You can buy something else. I mean,
I guess.
Yeah, with airship docks, that seems a lot worse.
Yeah. I was planning on buying it, but yeah, what are some other things? So I could buy, this one helps the supporters, which I'm not going to have any for a little bit. The Royal Bank gives my cards with no gavels gavels. The High Court, I can move it around between stuff.
Between councils, yeah.
Maybe I will. Maybe I will buy the High. Oh, and then we also forgot when I resolved my Herald.
Oh yes, that's
I
right.
should have got 1 more point.
You should have gotten 1 more point, and this would go to the bottom of your deck with airship docks, right?
Oh, it gets discarded when that happens?
Yes, whenever you...
Okay.
Yeah, so this goes to... normally it would go to the discard pile, but because of airship docks, it goes to the bottom of your deck.
Yes, yeah, when any of them are...
call
whenever they're removed from a council.
Right, which is what happened. I'm going to color you up to 11 here. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5... oh wait, no, you only have 10. Is that right?
Maybe. That's
1, 2,
entirely
3,
possible.
4, 5... Yeah, just 10.
All right, so yeah, so maybe I'll buy the High Court for 3.
Nice.
And that was my journey. I've now got both of these cards, and I will govern with this one.
Okay, where do you want it?
I'll put it on... so the Council of O's for each...
yeah, so this will let you get 3 of your supporters back.
Oh yeah, let's do that.
Okay.
I need to get supporters back.
Sure. And so you can now resolve this action to gain the 3 supporters back.
So I'll resolve that.
This is actually better than I thought it was, because you can do that, and then you can use this ability to move it, and then you can do something else over here.
Ooh.
That's kind of crazy.
So... yeah, I guess. I mean, if I move it to the Council of Relics, though, it will be discarded before I get to do it. I mean, it's still good.
Yeah. Or you could move it to the Council of Secrets, in theory,
Yes.
to put out 2 tokens somewhere.
Yep. So the Council of Secrets does not require that I have the most, right?
No, it does not. Neither does the Council of Oaths. Having most just gives you 1 extra.
I'll move it to... Secrets, I guess, yeah.
You got it. And so I assume you're going to now resolve secrets?
Yeah, so that puts out 2 on a thing and that I want to do, and I'll put 2 on Wilderness.
Okay. All right,
And
very
I think
nice.
that's, I mean, unless I want to do Witch Trial, but I don't need to do Witch Trial. So yeah, let's do it.
Okay, sounds good. All right, so I will trigger the autumn ability of Bringer of the Word to put a new token on any council. So I'm going to go ahead and put this on the Council of Oaths. And it says, when this card is in a council, each marker on a council contributes 1 to me. So I assume that works. So I will use that to gain back this lost supporter. And then I can gain 2 here. I'm not going to put them on the Wilderness because I don't love my journey options. So instead I'm going to start building up some support in the Harvest Field from the Council of Secrets. And then I still have my journey and govern actions here. Which, boy, I don't love them. do I just do nothing? Yeah, I'm going to do nothing with both of them. Ugh, I'm not happy with how I've been playing this. All right, that's that for me, though, and we're on to winter. So now these will be lost.
Okay.
And these will be picked up. Your herald will return to you.
Yep.
And we'll move on to round 3.
All right. Oh, and then these go to my discard?
Yeah, sorry, all those are discarded.
Because the one thing Airship Docks does not do is recycle
Right.
cards that were still in the battlefield.
Right. Let's draw new cards. I'm going to draw 3 new ones. You're drawing
Right.
5.
Yep. So
okay.
I got 3 cards left in the deck.
That's good to hear. Yeah. All right. Turn order is going to remain the same. And we're going to go on to bidding here. So as a reminder, we have Hidden Lanes, Tin Crowns, the Old King's Spear, and the Great Wing.
So none that are discards. So if I take any of those, I have to get rid of one of mine.
That's correct. But remember, you do have to put a card face down here, but you can just pick it back up into your hand if you don't want to take anything.
Makes sense.
There's something very fun I can do here, I think. Well, I don't know about very fun, but we'll find out.
Okay. And I'm going to resolve first? No, it's whoever
has the
wins.
higher value, yeah. Okay. I am going to take the Old King's Spear, I think.
Oh, yeah. That was kind of the one I was thinking about.
All right. So that's the one that gives one of my active cards in the current clash deadly until the end of the clash, and then discards this card and its occupying card.
I mean, I could trade in the Airship Docks. They've been pretty good so far, though. So I think I'll just let it roll and
So pick that up. So that's just going to be this one leaving, and we'll move these over. So we only got 2 new ones this time. We got the Boatman. Swap a card in your hand with one of your cards in the lost pile. And Adventuring Party. All of your cards gain the map icon, and your active cards are also considered to be in your hand for the purposes of journeying. Very nice.
Cool.
Okay, and with that, I will get out. Oh no, we got to do our Herald stuff. You're first.
All right. I am... Let's see. Do I just keep with the Wilderness? It's been good for me so far. I do have, well, I don't have a large discard pile. I do have a few discard. I think I'll just keep with the Wilderness.
Okay, I respect it. I respect the consistency, even though I don't respect anything else about it. I'll lay that down, actually. I think I'm going to go Necropolis. No, I really need this Kingdom's Favor. Yeah. Okay. All right, I'll get out of here so you can start thinking about your schemes.
Yeah. Yep.
Right.
Another really solid round. Feeling pretty good about this. I have a solid hand with this 9 and a 6. No more assassin, sadly. So what I'm thinking about is something like that to maintain a strong presence there. Just try to keep getting points. And then how about something like that maybe, and then maybe I just don't even try there. And then I could use this Rally 2 to get the Master of Arms and this back. I think that, and then the one that I would journey with for winning the Wilderness would have to be one of these 1 icons, but I could then use the 2 icon later to journey in the autumn phase after I rally it back. So I think that would be pretty solid. Oh, I meant to go there. So all three of these have a single journey icon. So yeah, I think that would be pretty solid. And I would get up to 4 lore if I get 1 from here plus 2 in the autumn phase, as long as this guy doesn't get assassinated, of course. So yeah, I think that's what we'll hope for. And you know, oh, and in fact, we know that this is not assassinated. However, I do have to worry about the Old King's spear. I do feel like he might assassinate this guild, but so maybe I won't get to 4 lore. I could play some of these shield cards. But I think he might assassinate that instead. So I think this might be one where I just have to eat it, rather than play a bunch of bad cards that can't be killed. I think I might just have to eat the poison. So I can take 1 death. So just got to get it over with.
All right, so things aren't going to plan, but I do have a new plan to try and rake some damage on Steven. So here's what we got going on here. This is my hand, and here's what I'm thinking. I'm going to put this card here with the plan that if this is something better, or if Steven ends up with more strength there, I will happily use my spear. And I'm going to resolve this first, just to show you guys what I'm thinking. And then I'm going to try and win this region. I'm probably going to commit to this region here with some supporters, go second. That lets me, with the Necropolis, pick up my poor assassin that got put over there. And then for 3 over here, I'm going to do a nice little ambush. And I can ambush in either a 9, or I can ambush in my assassin if that needs to happen. The other thing that I'm thinking is that with this govern action, if I win it, which I'm hoping to, I'm going to take this card, which has 2 gavels, throw it up in the Council of Relics, and then immediately cash it out later in the same round for the 2 points. So hopefully I'll be winning all 4 of these, or all 3 of these for 4, 5, 6 points. Seems unlikely, but that's the plan for now. We'll see what happens. All right. Well, 3rd time's the charm, Steven. We're going to catch you on this round for sure. You were saying in the break that you don't expect my Old King's Spear to make it to next round?
Yes, I doubt that I will be able to play a 6 and steal that, but we'll see.
We will see. It'd be nice to get the 5 back in my hand. That's for sure.
Yeah.
All right, so we're moving on to spring actions. And we're starting with you.
All right, so the first thing I'm going to do is double use my Regal Guard to get 2 more points. If I had I guess I could protect my crowns from your spear, but I may not have any crowns out, so I'm just
You may
gonna get
not.
points.
Well, we know one of them's right here.
Yes.
I think the other one's on the bottom of your deck is what I'm hoping for.
I mean,
We'll
I'm
see.
getting close to the bottom of my deck, so who can
That's
say?
true. Who can say? Who
whether
can say for
it's
sure?
fine,
All right. Anything else you're doing? Putting out supporters?
I could, yeah. So that is, and I could also marshal. No, I can't martial law because I didn't deploy last time.
Right.
So am I going to protect my mighty? I feel like let's put 1 there.
1 there. That's it?
Yep.
Okay. Well, I'm going to put 1 here as well. I think that's all I'm going to do. I guess, you know what I'll do? I'll put 2 here. It gives me additional options.
Okay.
Is that crazy?
Might as well just put them all there.
No, I'm not going to do that. That's too much. All right, that's the end. Any other stuff? Any other spring actions? No. So we're on to the clash marker placement. And I did think about this during my little confessional there.
Yeah.
So we're going to go 1 up here, 2 down here, and 3 right there.
All right.
You ready?
Yeah.
Okay. So you are currently in the lead. Any day actions you would like to do?
No. Am I getting shot?
You are getting shot.
Okay.
So the Old King's Spear will give my lovely The Fox card deadly. Until the end of the clash, this gets discarded. And the Occupying card also gets discarded.
Okay.
All right. And so now after the day action step, that's when deadly resolves. So that dies.
Okay. It goes to the lost pile,
Lost
right?
pile, that's right. And then I will win this fight, and I will pick the castle to resolve. So I will get 1 point off the castle
Your
and 1 point off my
Merchant's
Merchant's Guild.
Guild
Finally did something, that's right. And I'm going to govern my Night Jar into the Council of Relics to hopefully score me 2 additional points down the road.
Nice.
Now we're here.
Yep. Ooh, you put a 10 there.
I did put a 10 here. Well, that is interesting. Well, any day actions from you?
No.
Okay, none from me either. So I'm going to resolve the Necropolis. That lets me draw up to 3 cards from my discard pile. There are only 2, so I'll pick those both up, and I'll score a point for so doing. And that puts us to here.
Yep.
That is funny. Okay. Well, any day actions from you?
No.
Okay, so I can do a few things here. That's interesting. How do I want to treat this?
Good retreat.
I don't think I will retreat.
What happened if it was 0 to nothing? Would that be a tie?
Yeah, if it's 0 to nothing, yeah. Right, that'd be a tie. No, I think what I'll do here... It's an interesting choice. You're going to rally those 2 cards back to your hand.
It would have been better if I could have rallied the 9, but I figured it was probably dying unless you threw your spear earlier.
Right. I think I'm going to ambush in my 5 here.
Oh.
To kill your 0.
Okay, so you had another...
This was the same 5 that was here, and then it got discarded by the spear, and then I used this ability to pick it back up into my hand, and now I'm ambushing it out.
Sneaky. So
pretty sneaky, right?
Double kill this round.
I got to double kill.
Rude.
And on top of it, I will gain the kingdom's favor from you. Thank you. I will score 1 point, 2 points, and this gets discarded for 2 more points.
Oh yeah! Wow.
So
you are catching up.
I know. That round went exactly how I described it to the camera, which is nice. It's nice when that happens on occasion. That was fun. Cool. All right, that's it for me. All right, and so we're off to autumn. Is that right?
Seems like it.
Over to you.
All right, so I am going to really needed that the 2 there. I guess I will just journey with this 1 for a single lore, put it on the bottom, and I will I wish I had more ways to govern. I think I just pass. Yeah.
Okay. Interesting.
Oh wait, Council Secrets.
Council of Secrets, right. So you could do... and you can also move this guy afterwards.
That's
so
right.
You can pick up 2.
Better. So Council Secrets lets me put 2 things on a spot.
Oh, sorry. 2 things on the spot, yep.
Okay. And then, can I immediately do Wilderness?
Yep.
Okay.
So those will get discarded and you'll do it.
Okay, cool. So I will journey with this single one.
Mm-hmm. 2,
And
3. So that's going to go to the lost pile.
no, can't I still do this?
Oh, right. Sorry, I forgot about that. Yep.
Yeah.
Yep.
Oh, I guess I could. No, I could actually. Sorry, I'll do it with
The 6.
Yeah.
Okay.
So, then I will move it to the Council of Oaths.
Okay.
And then this lets
you pick up
me
3.
pick up 3 supporters. So yeah, sweet. Got all my supporters back.
Well done.
I could witch trial to get a 4th lore. Would be kind of shooting my wad, but it would also get rid of your annoying the person who's been doing all that nonsense up there.
Oh, my bringer of the word?
Yeah. So maybe I'll do that. So I choose a council, discard all opponents' cards in that council.
Okay.
So you're one thing. Then I can move any number of cards and councils to the top of my deck. So I'll take that one, put it in the top of my deck. For each one move that way, I gain a lore.
Okay.
Now I have 4 lore, so now I'll buy the queen because
Okay.
last time I didn't have any great stuff to do with the queen.
Right.
So the queen says, when you acquire this, govern with up to 3 of your cards from the lost pile and or discard pile. Each card must be governed into a different council. So I will put the Guild of Dawn Traders on the leftmost one. Now I can't trigger the other ones again, right?
No, you can only trigger each action once per...
But that's fine. So I'll put Master of Arms in the middle.
Okay.
And then I'll put Vile Sect on the right, and then the queen goes to my hand, right? Okay. Which actually I haven't done a regular govern, so I could do that, but that's probably not worth it. I guess I could. No, yeah, it's probably better to just keep her in my hand. So,
in theory, you could have done a regular govern before you did the witch trial.
yeah, but I didn't have any cards that could govern.
Oh, I
in
see.
my hand.
Okay.
Yeah.
All right.
So,
Okay. All right. So it's over to me. So I'm going to rally this 10 to my hand. The actions up there are dead to me now, which I was not expecting, and I'm not happy about.
yeah.
So what am I going to do with that in mind? A few things. So I'm going to do this to move one of the active cards in the region where my Herald is to my hand, so I can pick up my 0 or my 5. Let's pick up my 5, I think. Okay. And then, do I want to just... I wish I had one more lore than I have. All right, just looking at the cost of these cards really quick. Yeah, that costs 3 and 4. Oh, this one's 2. That's clever in its own way. Yeah, why not? So I will go ahead and I will journey with the 5 that I just picked up, my killer, for 2 lore. Oh no, it only has 1 lore on it. Oh my god, never mind. This makes no sense at all. You know what I'll do? I will actually govern with this 5 up to here. Now I've got 2 actions there. I will spend those 2 actions in the wilderness, so that clears this and lets me do 2 journeys here.
2 journey. Why 2?
Well, I haven't done a regular journey yet.
Oh, I see.
Right. So I'm going to journey with this 3.
Okay. Now this journey could be with an active card, if that matters.
Oh, right. Thank you. Yes. And then I'll journey with this 8. So it's 2 lore for that. Oh, sorry. And the 8 goes to my discard pile, importantly. Yeah. So that's fine.
Why does one of them go to your... Oh, because of
the map. Yeah, exactly. Okay, that gets me 2 lore. And do I want to spend that 2 lore? I think I'm going to save the 2 lore. So I'll just take it. I mean, this is a good card, but yeah, I'll save it for now. So 2 lore. And that's it for me. I did a govern, I did a journey, and...
Wait, so what did you get with your 2 lore?
Action. No, I didn't buy anything. I'm just taking it.
Okay.
Saving it up. That's it for me.
All right.
So in winter, this card will get discarded.
Yep.
These will go to the lost pile. This will come back to me. And these will reset to here. And that goes back to you.
All right.
And that's it. Round 4.
Hey.
Game's almost over. We're at, what, you've got 12 to my 8. Feeling, tighten it up. I always say a good score in this game is 20. Like 20 is pretty good.
Yeah.
So
all right. So
we're working our way there.
Feel free to stop at 20.
Okay.
If I get 21, I'll...
There you go. So we're drawing up here. I have exactly 4 cards left in my deck, so that worked out.
I have more.
Right. Well, you haven't lost any cards. But I do still have this mysterious benefactor. So the first time that I am forced to attrition, I won't have to, which is nice.
Yeah.
So I probably won't attrition this game, it feels like. Well, maybe I will.
Yeah.
All right, we're bidding on these lovely kingdom cards. Once again, we have the Adventuring Party, the Boatman, Tin Crowns, and Hidden Lanes.
All right.
I don't know what I want. Do I just want one of your cards? Yours are pretty good. I won't lie, yours are pretty good. Or do I want one of these cards? Well, I guess we'll see.
Okay.
I'm first. I'm going to take Hidden Lanes.
Yeah. I was actually trying to go under you, so if you stole one of mine, I would be able to replace it from the thing.
It's funny. Well, you did go under me, so that worked.
Yeah.
I just decided that Hidden Lanes, you have so much different, so much different stuff going on over here that it gives you too much flexibility.
Yeah. But yeah, I think if I was going, if I went first, being able to maybe only have 1 kingdom card for the round would be pretty strong, And if I had taken, I guess you wouldn't be able to steal Hidden Lanes. But,
Right.
All right, do I want any of these? So, Tin Crowns makes me able to govern with some more. Adventuring Party, isn't that a Clank expansion?
It looks like one.
Oh yeah, this is right. This seems like not necessary.
When you have airline docks or whatever, airship docks.
So yeah, I think I'll just take this back. So
Sure, fair enough. All right, we're placing heralds.
sounds
Oh,
good.
I guess I should discard one of these and actually scoot these down. So we've got Countryside Reservists. I don't think I've seen this one before. Your people and horse icons gain deploy. Move a person from your discard pile to your hand as an autumn action. That's a cool one.
Nice.
And, this is a very good one. Blue Hour Bell. Move all of your cards from the lost pile to either the top or bottom of your deck in any order.
Oh, nice.
That's an interesting one, for sure. Okay.
I barely had a lost pile this game. But,
Well, you have 2 cards in your lost pile.
Do I? I don't.
Yeah, I killed 2 cards, so those went to the lost pile.
No, I think they all came back when I bought the queen.
Oh, right, they're over here now.
Yeah.
Right. Well, you momentarily had a lost pile.
Yeah, I have had one, but I lost it.
You lost it, right? The lost pile's been lost. Oh, man. So is it another Wilderness Herald for you?
That's a good question. I can't say that it's been 3 for 3 anymore.
No. Well, you never could have said that. 2 for 2 is as high as you got.
Yeah.
Ooh. Bless you.
Excuse me.
Bless you.
I mean, now you do have the Kingdom's Favor.
I do have the Kingdom's Favor.
I think I wanna go take it.
Take it from me, huh? That's fair. That is fair. we're getting to a point in the game where I'm trying to decide if I should also go here to try and steal a point from you. But if I lose that, that's quite the gamble.
I guess what's annoying is that I could get the kingdom's favor and you could govern it away from me before I even do anything, right?
That's very true. Yeah, that's funny. Does that change your thinking about where you want that to go?
That is, so you don't need to have the most to do that, right?
You do not, no.
And you have 2 there already. So
Right.
that's like very easy for you to do.
Let's see. Yeah, so you can see I've got the 2 on this. These ones aren't counting currently. I do have 1 on each of these, but they don't count unless my bringer of the word is in the court.
Mm-hmm. Yeah, so maybe that is bad. Like it. Do I just take the 2 points? Maybe I just take some points.
Wow.
Scared me off.
Apparently I did. I don't know how to feel about that. I don't know. I guess I feel as though I should try and beat you there.
Ooh, the point siphon?
The point siphon thing. Yeah, I'm thinking about it. Or I could go here, and if I win here, I still get 1, 2, 3 points, which isn't terrible. Let's do that. Feels a little less risky.
Okay. All right, and
yeah, I'm gonna get out of here.
So that trick where Jordan double assassinated me last round was pretty brutal. I need to double check that. Where is? Oh, that assassin is now in the governing region. Let me see if I can. Yeah, so that assassin's not going to kill me. Which makes me think that probably I can use my 10 to either ensure that I get the one that I want or try to prevent Jordan from getting the one that he wants. My other strong cards are my 8 and my 7. And so probably one of these things. And I think we are kind of late enough in the game that I should not really be holding anything good back. So something like that. And then the question is just which of these. I have 5 supporters I can use. Jordan only has 3. So I think I'm going to try to win both of these. Now he may have some flanking shenanigans. Is probably the worst thing that might happen is that he might be able to get over 10 via flanking. So I really want to win this one so that I can trigger my Council of Relics as well, which will give me an additional 2 points. So this will end up being 5 points for me if I win it. So I think I'll do like that, and I just hope that he doesn't, do enough flanking to win all the important ones. We will see.
All right. So here's what we got going on this time. I've got my 11 and my 10 here, which is fairly nice, along with a 9, and then a 5 and a 2. I also have hidden lanes, which would let me swap either my 4, which has a shield, although his assassin's here, so it's maybe not a big deal, or my 5, which is my assassin, with one of these cards in the fight. What I've lost is the ability to ambush. I thought about buying this too, ability which would let me ambush twice, but I decided it's more important to save up for some of my more impactful cards for the final round. We'll see if that ends up being a silly choice or not. Okay, so what I'm thinking here is I definitely want to win the castle, and I really need to keep Stephen from getting these 2 points as well. So what I'm thinking is if I put maybe my 11 here and my 10 here, with the idea that I can swap with the 5 if I need to, I'll do that. Now, I know he has at least one heir that's immune to death, his queen. He might also have his king. So I kind of also need to beat him with supporters in these 2 regions, and it's going to be hard to do that, but I do get to go second. So there is that ability. The other thing I can do is I can actually swap my supporters with a card in the active region, and I do have like a 7 over there. So, sorry, I can use a School of the Stars to move 2 supporters from the current region to the lost pile, to move a card from the lost pile into the current region. So I can like get a +7 into one of these regions as long as I have 2 supporters in that region. And I can swap the position of 2 active cards. We'll see if that ends up being useful. So for now, this is what I'm thinking. I haven't really decided what to do here. I might actually just throw this 5 down here with the plan to flank it upwards. I think that is what I'll do. And we'll see how it goes. I could also leave this here to get these cards back from my discard pile, especially the Bringer of the Word. It'd be nice to have that back in my hand, like by winning the Necropolis or whatever. So I think that's the plan. It doesn't feel as strong as the last turn. It feels like it might work, it might not, but that's what I'm gonna go for. I guess the last thing to decide is where are my 2... I only have 3 supporters here, so I have to do 2 in one and 1 in the other, but I can do that in reaction to Stephen. That's probably what I'll do. All right, that's it for now. I do actually have one other thought, which is I can use my Moonlit Foragers at night to get a card from the discard pile, a Kingdom card, and there are a bunch here that aren't that useful, but blanking an opponent's strength and archetype, well, everything except strength and archetype's not bad. Poisoner's Bell, I could also get the King's Spear back. That might be nice. Giving flank to my king would be a good one. So I might just go for this because there's not a lot of time left in the game. And so I'm not sure what else is going to really end up in there. So it's probably better to just use that ability now while I've got it. I mean, it's possible that the Boatman will end up in there next time. This is the card that's still sitting there. It's swap a card in your hand with a card in the lost pile. That is very strong for me, assuming no one takes it. But I could also just take it this next time, so it's kind of whatever. Okay, and we're back. I'm not sure how this is going to go, but we're going to start it off with spring actions.
Yep.
You are first, my friend.
All right, so I am going to use Splendid Guard, to use Regal Guard, even without having the favor. And I think I'm going to take a point because I know that your assassin is up there. So unless you've gotten another assassin, which I don't remember.
No, but I do have Hidden Lanes.
Oh, wait, what is...
Hidden Lanes lets me swap an active card with a card either here or up there. So I could swap this into a fight.
Yeah, maybe I'll take the protection.
Okay, sure. Okay, I love it. All right. Anything else you're planning on doing here?
And then, yes, I'm going to put out some supporters. And I really want to win mine and yours. And maybe even another one there.
Wow. That's everything?
Yep.
Okay, well, I'm going to start with Moonlit Foragers. So this is a spring action. Lets me shuffle the Kingdom discard pile. So you want to do that for me? Face down, and then I look at 5 cards from it, and I acquire one of them with a card.
Well, there's 5, so I don't think I need to shuffle this too much.
Excellent. Thank you very much. So I can acquire... Oh, I thought there were 6 for some reason. No. And so, oh yeah, I have to make sure... I believe that the crown is an archetype on a card. That's an important distinction to make. Let's double check it. Archetype. Should have done this before. An icon directly below its strength value. So yeah, that's the crown. Okay, because one of these can blank everything except the strength and archetype. So if I could blank the crown, then you wouldn't have the immunity.
Then I could murder.
Right, exactly. Okay, so let me... You know what? I'm going to just take the old king's spear back. Can't hurt to have it back.
But my queen is protected.
I know, but, you know, maybe something else won't be. So I do have to acquire that, so I will take this. Actually, you know what I'll do? I'm actually going to put... Does this make any sense? No, it doesn't. I'm going to put this 2 here. We'll see. Okay.
Now, does that 2 get discarded?
Oh.
No, it gets discarded when the spear is used.
Acquire one of them with a... Yeah, exactly.
Yeah.
When the spear is used. That's right. Okay, and then I'm also going to put some supporters out. I think I'm going to put 2 here. Do I even want to put 1 here? I guess I will, just in case. Can't hurt. Is my thinking. And let's see how it goes. Oh, and then that's all my spring actions. We do have to do the ordering here.
Yep.
I'm gonna go 1. Do I want to go 2, 3 or 2, 3? It's a tough choice. Let's go 2, 3.
All right. So what you're saying is that's a flank card.
Yeah. I'm actually wondering if I should have put this here, because nothing's changed yet. And if that's a flank card, actually, I'll lay all these down. If that's a flank card, then I can still win it, because I'm guessing that is a flank card. Then we both flank out, but I would still get to do this. Let's try for it.
All right.
All right. All right, here we go.
Not a flank card.
Not a flank card. Bummer. So that was a waste. That's okay, though. Yeah, these are the discards. All right. So you're first for day actions.
All right. So I win 7 to 6.
Well, sorry, day actions.
Oh, day
You have
actions.
none.
Yes.
And then I will flank this up to here.
Okay.
Okay, and then you'll win.
Yep. So 7 to 1.
7 to 1, right? So would you like the necropolis or the shrine here?
All right. So do I want to shuffle my discard pile and draw 3? Or move up to 3 cards that are active and in my hand. I think shuffling and then drawing 3 is better. Okay. So shuffle your discard pile means into the deck, right?
No, I mean shuffle your discard pile.
Okay, so I'm
and
just
then draw
drawing
3 from it.
Okay, so I'm just getting these 2 because I only have 2 in my discard.
You know what? That's so funny. I've always assumed that I'm right about that, and that's how I've always played it. But now that you've read it in that alternate way, I feel the need to double check. That's really funny because it could easily mean the thing you just said. Wow, that would be crazy. Then I've been playing this game.
I mean, you might be right. I'm so used to in other games, you shuffle.
Honestly, what you've said makes more sense. It's just not, for some reason, what I read it as. Man, oh man. And you know what? We'll come right back. All right, I've been playing right. So it's just shuffle your discard pile.
Okay, so I have 2 cards in my discard, so I'll just draw them both.
Those are your 2 5s, right?
Yeah.
Cool. So your discard pile. All right, and so that's that. And we're moving on to clash number 2, right? Here we go.
Oh boy.
Okay, so your day actions are first here.
So interesting. So
I'm at 18 to your 11.
Oh, because with the 2 supporters, you can't afford to. You can still afford to flank.
I can still afford to flank.
Okay. What does Massmaker say?
When this card's used to steal a kingdom.
Oh, got it. Yeah, I don't have anything I'm doing, so.
All right, so I will flank this out.
I hate it.
Yeah. And then I will win, right?
Yep.
So I'll claim the castle here.
Yep.
I can, so I'll score 3 points, 1 for this, 1 for this, and 1 for this card. So that part is pretty good. 1, 2, 3. And then I can govern with an active card or a card in my hand. And I will go ahead and govern with this card in my hand. What do I want to do with this? I think Oh, it's actually interesting. I could have also killed your 8.
Yeah, you still can if you
I
want.
still can. Is it worth killing that 8? Torn about it. The Soul King's Spear isn't like that crazy, and I'm guessing this is your queen over here.
Nah.
So, right, so killing your 8 probably isn't that bad. It's going to go to your discard pile anyway. So let's just leave it, it's fine.
Okay.
And then, okay, so sorry. So I have to govern with something. I will govern with this 9. And I will govern with it. Let's govern with it here into the Council of Oaths, I think. Okay, and now we're here.
Yep. It is my queen.
Okay, so I'm at 15 here.
I hate it.
Anything you'd care to do?
Yeah, I care to complain.
Okay, fair enough. I think I need the points more than resetting the kingdom's favor, so I will take 2 points.
Okay.
Actually, what I'll do is I'll discard 3 points and get a 5. Okay, and that is that done.
All right.
On to Autumn.
Yep.
With a tied score.
Yeah. 23 each, huh?
13 each.
Or 13 each, yes. Yeah. All right. Well, I have... can you move your assassin up so I can see
Yes.
all my guys?
You just have one guy there.
Okay.
Yeah.
And it's not I don't have the one that can move around.
No.
Is that my hand? Where is that? Or did that... Oh yeah, it is in my hand. Look at that. So...
I regret not killing your 8. It's too late now, but I regret it.
I think what I will do is I will move... I'll put this guy on the one that lets me put out the 4 counters so that I get to do a thing, right?
This is only 3 counters, because you have 1 here and then 2 on there.
Oh, so I won't go to just auto do something?
You won't get to auto do something now.
But it's still good.
Still good. I'm just...
Yeah.
Okay, so
I'll put...
So you've governed, now you're doing council actions.
Yes, I've governed. I'm doing council. Oh, if I could have done 4, I could have governed again or journeyed again. It would have been so great.
Yeah.
I will... and then if you castle, you get to discard... You didn't discard anything there?
Oh, sorry. Yes, I did. That's correct. I discarded this card that was here.
All right.
Which, I don't even know if that's good. That gives you access to that back, but whatever.
Yeah. And it was removed from a council.
So it goes to the bottom of your deck,
Oh, wait.
right?
Oh, no. Cancel actually goes to my hand.
Oh, then I won't discard it, because it says you may, right? If you do... No, if you do, discard all other... Oh, so you know what? I don't want that to go back to your hand. That's too crazy. Do we just not govern? That's so crazy. No, you know what I'll do is I'll just govern this here, which is very wasteful, to give you back your 9 instead of your 5.
Okay, cool.
Okay.
Ugh.
Actually, that just all... Wait, no, sorry, I can't do that. I have to just do it this way. I have to just leave it. Let's just leave it.
All right.
The 9 back. Because that would also discard my card. It discards all cards in the council.
Oh, yeah.
So, bummer.
Wait. Okay.
Right? Or no, sorry. This is... Yeah, no, this is right.
No, I had one on each.
You had one on each, but I discarded that one. And then just now you added this one in.
Got it. Okay.
Right?
Yep.
Okay.
Cool. So I put 3... I was about to put 3 on something. And I will do it on...
You know what? I'm sorry. Because I am going to change it. I'm actually going to do this one.
Okay.
So your 5 is still out there. You have this in your hand instead.
Okay.
I appreciate your flexibility. I apologize for that. I know it was a minute ago, but I just totally forgot about the discarding thing, and it's crazy.
I think I may have misplayed it before that the council one goes to the deck.
The bottom
because
of the
the
deck?
journey goes to the bottom of the deck.
Oh, okay, and the council goes to your hand.
Council goes to the hand.
That makes the queen thing interesting. Okay,
Yeah.
pretty cool.
All right, so I'm going to put 3 on the castle. Then I'm going to have my moving guy go over to the Council of Oaths. The High Court. No, the High Court
Sorry.
moves over, and then
Here?
Yep, and then I get to take 4 support.
5, because you have the most.
Oh, 5. Yeah, nice. So I get all the supporters back.
Right.
Not that they help me win anything.
Right.
But, maybe next time. And then I can also rally the queen here. And then the last thing I could do would be to journey. I haven't journeyed yet. And I can deploy. I am going to deploy. I will do, I'll deploy here. So it comes in with that. And I will journey. I'll journey with the Guild of Dawn Traders to get 2 lore and go to the bottom of the deck. And I think that's me.
That's very good. I'm going to rally my 10 back. I have no cards in hand other than this 10, which is not ideal, I will say. I'm not going to journey with this, though. That feels kind of crazy. Oh, but this is my last chance to journey. Oh, shoot, I really need to.
Don't stop believing.
I'm going to journey with my 10. I don't think I planned this properly. I should have put this guy in the court and then journeyed with this 9. That would have been a lot better, but that's okay. So I'm journeying with my 10. He doesn't have the map. Oh, no, he does have the map. So he's going to the discard pile. Oh, that's not so bad.
Yeah.
And that gives me a lore, and I'm definitely going to buy a card here. So I have 3 lore to spend.
Oh yeah, sorry. I got 2 lore. I think I do. Yeah, actually, do you mind if
I do not mind at all.
Okay. In fact, you know what I'm going to do is I'm going to buy the Gilded Wall, and I'll deploy it here.
Okay, that's fine. As a reminder, you're not going to be able to use this ability twice in the same round.
Okay, that's
Does
fine.
that change where you want to put that? Because I would understand wanting to put it into different places so you could trigger that ability twice, but you can't. So.
No, I'm still just splitting it up.
Splitting it up, cool. All right, so I am going to buy. I'm a little torn here, but I think what I'm going to do is I'm going to buy this Ritual of the Tooth. I really wish I could afford my Ritual of the Eye, but I can't.
Yeah.
So what this card says is burn one of your cards in the lost pile. This card adds the burned card's strength, traits, commands, and rules text to its own. So basically it like becomes this card plus the card in the lost pile. So that card's coming to my hand. And that's it. That's my autumn.
All right, cool.
So here we'll go. We'll discard these.
All right, I have 5 supporters to 0. Hopefully
Yeah,
matter
that
in the
doesn't
last
feel
round.
very good. Oh, sorry, I forgot to do these things.
Oh, yes.
So I will put 2 out. Oh, I forgot about this ability. I'm sorry. So I'll use the Kingdom's Favor to move one of my active cards in the region where my Herald is to my hand. And
that
so,
seems good.
yeah, my Herald is here, so I'm going to pick up this 11.
I really was hoping that I could have stolen the Kingdom's Favor before, but I was 1 short of being able to do it.
Yeah, I hear that. But I'm going to just get it back right now, I think, because I still haven't done this 2 thing.
Oh, true.
So, yeah, I think so. I mean, there's no other reason, like there's nothing else to really do with it, so I might as well just reset it to 3.
Yep.
Is that right? Actually, I'm not going to. You know why?
Yeah, I feel like unless you have a way to use it twice,
I don't.
1 versus 3
And
doesn't matter.
also, the Kingdom's Favor is the tiebreaker at the end of the game. If we're like 20 to 20 points, this is what breaks the tie. So I could get this back in the final round right before the ties are resolved, basically.
I see.
So I won't do that. So I guess I'll just put 2 out somewhere else just to give me more options.
Yeah.
Like maybe somehow journeying will matter. I don't know. Okay, that's it.
All right.
I still don't like having no supporters. That does not feel good. I could get 1, but I won't. I'm done.
Yeah.
There we go. That's it. All right, Steven, into the final round we go. All tied up.
Yeah, we're tied up. So what's turn order?
It's going to swap. We're drawing up cards here. I only have 2.
Oh, wait. We didn't.
Oh, yeah, it's got to discard. So this card's getting discarded.
Guys.
Right, and then these go away, and this goes back to you. So I have only 2 cards here. I have no cards in my deck, so I would normally attrition, but I do have this mysterious benefactor, which means my hand size will stay at 6. I'll reshuffle this and draw 4 cards.
And I have enough cards in the deck, so yeah, this is going to be a no attrition game.
No attrition game. Pretty good.
Does that happen? Is there less attrition in like a 2-player, or is this just
in a 2-player? I don't know the answer to that. Because I think it just depends. Like, I feel like you'll normally see like 1 attrition over the course of the game, probably. Yeah. Maybe 2. I mean, certain kingdom cards will just dramatically reduce it. Like Airship Docks is like going to do it a lot to it. Also Benefactor. Like those are 2 cards that are massive for attrition.
Yeah.
All right, want to cut that?
All right, let's put the 10 on the bottom.
Well, the 10's in my hand.
Yeah, well, put the 11 in the bottom.
Okay, the 11's also in my hand. Those are my 2 cards. just
the
so
12
you know.
in the bottom.
That's right. The 12 will go on the bottom. Okay, wow, this is an interesting hand. Wow. I won't say any more. Okay. All right. So we're bidding here. We've got the Boatman. We've got Adventuring Party, Countryside Reservists, and Blue Hour Bell.
So Countryside Reservist says your the people icon and the horse icon gain deploy
1.
And then so this isn't really relevant. I feel like are any of these relevant on the last round of the game?
The Boatman's not bad. It swaps a card in your hand.
It's not bad for you.
With 1, right. It's not bad for me. It could be bad for you, but it's not bad for me. But there's also a lot to be said about taking cards from each other. Like,
that's true.
This is still very good for me to take from you.
Yes. And the Spearman.
And I still have the Spear, and I have Hidden Lanes, right? And you still have Airship Docks. I mean, so it's not irrelevant.
Yep. Okay.
Or the phase is not irrelevant, I should say. Yeah. All right. Interesting. Okay. So the question is, do I take the Boatman? I think the answer is no. No, I think what I'm going to do is I'm going to take your Splendid Guard.
Okay.
And I'm going to put it where the Spear is.
Yeah, that is a problem.
And then this goes back to your hand, though. So you do have that, which is nice. And this 2 comes back to my hand, and then the 5 swaps in. So what was nice about that is, because you played this 3, you can't take either of my cards. And you're left with something that's not that good, as we sort of talked about.
Yeah, so is there, Adventuring Party... No, I don't think I care. So, like, I have nothing in the lost pile. I think I just take this back.
Okay.
So...
Well, now, if you take that back, because you just gained that other card back, that's going to put you over your hand size of 6.
Oh, and you have to immediately discard?
You don't discard. It goes to the top of your deck. The card you would draw over your hand size goes to the top of your deck.
Interesting. So this card would go to the top of the
Yes, exactly.
I guess I'll take something then. But, they're pretty...
Oh, I played the wrong card here. Oh, well.
Pretty unexciting. I'll do... I guess this... If I discard something somehow... But why would something get discarded? I don't even know. I'll take adventuring party.
Okay, sure.
Doubt it will be relevant.
And so that goes away. These two come back, and 2 new cards come out, which probably won't matter. Grand Tourney. I'm not even going to read it. And the Courtier's Diary. Okay, place in Heralds, and I'm first now. It is interesting because the battlefield is tempting for the points. You have a lot of strength in both of these, which I don't love. I don't have any supporters. I think what I'm going to do is I'm going to go here, where I have a little bit more upside and you don't have it. So we'll see what happens.
Okay. And I will go here.
Alrighty. I'm going to place my cards, and we'll be right back. Okay, so this is a bit of a tough one. I'll show you all my hand here. So I do have some high value cards. I've got these two, which are high numbers. I also have my flank card. I have an ambush card, and I have my Ritual of the Tooth, which is a reminder, lets me basically combine it with one of the cards in the lost pile. So in theory, this is like a 12. Or it could have a people symbol if he places assassin, which actually his assassin's still out here, so that's not an issue. And I still have hidden lanes, which is nice because I can still get my assassin into a fight if I need to. And I've kept his heirs from having the immunity, so there's that. There's a few ways I could do this. I could just put down the 10, the 11, and the 5 and be like, okay, or, you know, the 12 basically, and say, these are my 3 best cards. And like try and put them in important places. Alternatively, I could put this ambush out and like leave myself multiple options in hand and then like have a flank down here, because I think probably this fight isn't going to matter very much. And I'd like to be able to flank it out. So those are the things I'm thinking about. It is really tough though. I've had the benefit in the last few rounds of getting to place the orders, you know, the order of the clashes, which makes a huge difference. Much harder to do this without that. Okay, I think my Ritual of the Tooth is my best card, so I'm going to put it here because this is worth the most points to me. And then I think I'll throw... This doesn't make any sense. Why would I do this? I think I'll throw my 5 here, like we talked about, and then just an 11. It doesn't feel great with his like 5 and 3 over here, because even if this becomes a 12, if he puts a 10, oh, but I can always do a kill. Yeah. Okay, I think that's the best I can really do here. I mean, maybe placing my 0 would be slightly better because it would give me more options, but I kind of don't think so. So that's where I'm going to let it sit, and we'll see what Steven wants to do.
All right, so I drew a decent hand. So if you look here, I've got both of my big king and queen, and I have a flank card finally. I mean, so the obvious thing to do would be flank in the least important, and then king and queen in the most important. The only question is, like, is that too obvious? Is there a benefit to getting cute? Yeah, it's kind of a tough one. I think if I got cute. I have, some danger of, yeah, it's a little dangerous. The other thing I need to worry about is Hidden Lanes, which is Jordan's Kingdom card that can swap his active card in the Clash with one in the Council, including the Assassin. And he got rid of my Kingdom card that let me protect my crowns from assassins. So that is really frustrating. I think, but what I can do is I can use martial law to prevent one of these places from getting assassinated, because he won't be able to use Hidden Lanes in the one where I use martial law. So that kind of lets me sort of lock down one of these. We're tied. Now, if I win this, I get 2 + 1 is 3. I no longer have anything in the Council of Relics anymore, so I just get 3. If Jordan wins this, he gets 1, 2, 3, and he has 1 in the Council of Relics, so he gets 4. So in some ways, it's more important for me to win this than to win this. It is a challenge. And then I think I picked this one first, even though it's also where he would put his flank if he has it, but maybe he doesn't have a flank. Yeah, I think that's what I do. And then the other thing that I'll do is I will resolve this second, and then that means that it's unlikely to matter, because if I win both of these, I think I'm winning the game, but I could govern a card into Council of Relics so that I make even more points from this. But again, unlikely to matter, because I think if I win both of these, I've definitely won the game. So we will see. But yeah, I think 3, 2, 1. I should also pay attention to these. I'm realizing he still has 2 of these that he has not used. This swapped the position of 2 active cards. Luckily, martial law also shuts that off. And then School of the Stars, move 2 of your supporters from the current region to the lost pile. He can't put any supporters out, so he can't use this either. So this one can't be used at all. This one can't be used in at least one area. So, all right, that makes me feel a lot better. Yeah, so hopefully this will be enough.
All right, Steven, you ready for the final set of clashes here?
Yeah.
It's a close game. It's time for spring, and I have, I think, no spring actions.
Ooh.
So it's all for you to do.
All right. I talked about this here. So martial law is going to prevent Hidden Lanes in one of these. And I think, so I calculated it, because now you're the only one with Council of Relics. This is worth 4 points to you, and this is only worth 3 points to me. So I am going to Hidden Lanes the top row.
Yeah, okay. Cool. So what does it say again exactly?
Opponents may not swap, add, or move faction cards into the region during the first clash there this round.
Okay.
So I believe that will prevent Hidden Lanes there.
Okay.
As well as it also prevents your ability out beyond the lights.
Mm-hmm. Great. And then you're going to put out some supporters?
Yes, I am going to put out some supporters. And so I'm going to put out... I do feel like you're going to assassinate me here, probably with Hidden Lanes, but do I just put all my supporters? Because if I put all my supporters, I have 10 strength. If you swap in your assassin, you have 5 strength. So maybe I can win it as well. Yeah, I think we'll do that. So a full 10 supporters here.
5 supporters.
5 supporters, yes.
Right. Okay, love it. All right, and so that moves us along to placing these order tokens.
So I'm just going to do the predictable thing of
Sure.
least important first. And then we'll save the big one for the end.
All right. Good luck, sir.
All right.
Here we go.
Oh, no, I can't Regal Guard anymore.
You cannot
Is
Regal
there
Guard.
something else I forgot? Okay.
Right.
So
Okay.
I do have a flank here.
So do I.
All right.
And I have to go first.
I guess I could have put 1 supporter there to...
I thought about this. I was like, I should have, well, I didn't have any supporters, actually.
Yeah.
So there's a few things I can do here. If I move this to here, I'm not going to be able to move it to here in the future.
You may not swap, add, or move into the...
Oh, move into.
I think you would still be able
Oh,
to
so then I
move
will
out.
go here to give myself more flexibility.
Yep. And I feel like this 1 point is not going to matter.
Mm-hmm.
So I will, maybe it will, but I should have just put 1 supported there, I think.
Okay.
So I will move it up here as well.
Alrighty. So that means that there's going to be a tie here.
Oh, that's right. So we have a reclash.
I believe we have a reclash. Even though it's 0-0, I believe that's how it works.
Yeah, that makes sense.
Boy, it is interesting.
So...
Man, this is interesting.
Yeah, that's fine.
I could have done something crazy here, and I wish I had.
Yeah.
Wow. That would have been so cool. I guess it's okay. All right.
Mm-hmm.
Okay, so I will ambush in this card.
Mm-hmm.
And it's your summer action phase.
Nope, don't have anything.
And then I have a 10.
Whoa. Okay.
So I will win for a point.
Mm-hmm.
And then I won't do either. I mean, I'll do this one, but I will move up to 3 cards that are active or in your hand to the bottom of my deck. I'll move 0.
Mm-hmm.
Okay.
Okay.
On to clash number 2.
All right. 10. And
so this is the one that lets me burn it to copy another card over there.
Yep.
So, or burn a card over there, rather, to copy one. So you're at
18 currently.
18 and I'm at 10. I don't believe I can get to 19. My highest card over here is a 7.
Mm-hmm.
So it's an interesting point. And I can't swap in my that guy.
Yep.
What do we want to do? Well, I will use the summer action to burn a 7 to basically give this guy all the 7 abilities. So I'm not adding a new card to the clash. I'm just doing that to show that that's what's done there.
So it gets the...
It gets the number, it gets the text, it gets all the abilities, it gets
But
everything.
it doesn't have the 5 anymore. It has the 7.
No. It has both.
It has
it
both
adds
numbers?
it adds the
Adds
burn
the
cards,
number.
printed number, strength, traits, commands, and rules text. So it's
Okay.
it's a 12. So I'm at 17 to your 18, but I'm still losing.
Yep.
So the question becomes, do I flank this 5 out, knowing that that allows you to flank your 5
Yep.
out, or do I not? And maybe it doesn't matter, but maybe it does. And I'm trying to think about whether or not it matters right now. Let me think here. I think it does matter, so I'm going to flank.
Okay. I will flank as well then.
Okay. And so you will win.
By the way, you could have won it.
How?
If you had swapped the 10 with the 5.
I can't swap in here.
No. During this conflict, you could have swapped the 10 for the 5. I noticed it, but I was not going to point it out.
That is so upsetting. You're right. I absolutely could have won it. What's funny is I'm planning to swap the 10 with the 5. I was just going to do it in this fight because I thought I couldn't do it in this fight. But whatever. That's okay.
Now, would you have been able to flank again, or is flank just once per turn? Like if you had swapped the 5 back here, would it be locked here forever, or would you be able to flank with it again?
Flank, I think, is once per clash.
Okay. So
not once per turn, but once per clash.
Yeah. So the downside is it would have been stuck here,
Right.
but you could have won that.
That would have been worth it. I should have done it.
All right. So I do win this one. So I flank out, and I do win it. So I can either castle, give you a point, but I get to govern, and discard all cards. Oh. Well, I guess your Council of Relics doesn't matter anymore because you're not winning your thing.
But you could put one in there that
I
would
could
help
put
you
one
win
in there.
more.
Yes.
But if you win this, I think you're going to win anyway.
Exactly, yeah.
So why bother?
So I think I probably just... take the point from Wilderness.
Okay.
And then I will... I guess I have to journey. I don't think it matters. Oh, wait. Yeah. So I'll journey with this, I guess, to gain a lore. Nothing I can do with 1 lore. And I still have airship docks. Oh, also, if it matters, active cards are considered to be in my hand for the purposes of journeying.
So you could journey with this 4 instead or something.
Yeah. Sure. It doesn't matter, but...
I'm really mad I didn't see this. Oh, so sad. I think you're going to win from it. All right, ready? Here we go.
Ooh, an 11.
Okay.
So I'm currently at 20.
You're currently at 25.
Oh, yeah, 25 with the supporters.
And so there's a few things I can do. One thing I can do is I can get to 13 by swapping in this 5 for that 12 with this ability. That's not very good. The other thing I could do is I could swap in
Hidden Lanes for the Assassin.
Hidden Lanes for the Assassin, which would put me at 16 to your 15, right?
Yeah, looks like it.
Yeah, so that's what I will do. I will Hidden Lanes to swap, this one for my Assassin.
So that's...
You don't have anything else to do, right?
I could flank out.
Oh wait, it's actually more than that because she's going to die. She doesn't have the immunity, so she's going to go to your discard pile. So I'm going to be at 16 to 5.
Wait, I'll still have 10.
These guys are going to die too. Oh, this one's going to die. This one's not going to.
Wait, the Assassin can kill more than one?
Yeah, it kills everything. It kills everything.
What?
If there are any active opponent cards, Dudley kills everything.
Oh, wow.
Except that, and then it also dies if there's a person in the clash.
I see.
Yeah.
Okay. I did not think an Assassin could kill multiple.
I think that's right.
I mean, even this alone would be enough.
Yeah, so it doesn't really matter in this case.
So this one goes to discard, this one goes to lost.
And then I'll take the 2 points here.
Oh, that might be enough for you.
I'm currently at 16.
I'm at 14.
Okay. So we do play out the round here. I don't know. I'm trying to think if I have anything that matters. I will reclaim this, I guess. Oh, sorry. Well, I have to... No, I can't even reclaim it. So I'll rally this. I guess I will. I'll rally this. I'll govern it here. I'll put 2 on there to put 2 on here to reclaim this up to 3. I don't think that matters at all, actually. I don't know why I'm bothering. Whatever. That's it for me. Do I have anything else in Autumn? I can't buy any more cards. I'll journey with this 2 for a single lore, which won't matter. Yeah, I think that's it for me.
Okay.
Oh, I can pick up another card with this before I get it back. So I could actually journey for 2 points of lore instead of 1 point of lore. Which is so much better because it lets me actually buy something. I don't think this matters at all. All right, I'm done.
All right. I don't think I can do anything that actually gets me points, but what I will do... Oh, wait. I can rally this. I can put it on Council of Secrets, and then I can move the High Court to Council of Secrets, and then I have 4 on Council of Secrets.
Yeah.
So I'll take the
Paper? Yeah, sure,
I'll take this back.
Nice. So you would win ties in that case. Really close game.
Yeah.
It came down to these like final 2 crazy clashes.
Yeah, and the kingdom cards were so impactful there because like if I could have just protected my crowns from assassins, like that would have been huge.
Yeah, the Kingdom's Favor would have been massive for you.
If I could have, I guess if I had played a slightly higher card so that I could steal the hidden lanes, maybe. If I had played a slightly higher card to be able to steal hidden lanes, that also could be.
Yeah, I was surprised when you didn't, and then I was like, oh, I wonder if his hand is just not super strong. But your 2 and 3 are out here. What did you have in hand?
I have 0 and 1. But I mean,
maybe instead of your flank.
I think I was... No, what it was is I was thinking, oh, I'll just steal your 2. But the problem was you replaced your 2. So...
Right.
But yeah, I mean, I guess I wouldn't have probably wanted to spend my 5 because it's a flank card and it's strong. But it would have been nice to steal that hidden lane. So
yeah,
maybe it would have been worth it.
Yeah, it would have been interesting for sure. It was a really close game. Well played. This is only your 2nd game of this, I think. Yeah. And probably my like 10th or 11th. Yeah. So it's kind of a game that you just like not seeing that, and you saw it already, but like those sort of little moves you can make, they feel so good when you actually see them, and like you feel so clever. There's so much cool stuff you can do.
A lot of cool combos.
And the factions are like really fun and unique. So I had a great time with it. Yeah. How about you?
Yeah, it was really fun.
Down to play some more?
Yeah.
All right, because we're going to be playing a bunch of this game leading up to the Kickstarter, which I think starts May 3rd, or March 3rd, rather. And we'll be posting it on YouTube. And, so if you're looking forward to more Old King's Crown content, subscribe, comment, all of that. Let us know how you like the interspersed our strategy thoughts as we go through. That's kind of what I'm looking for when I watch video playthroughs sometimes. I'm like, what was he thinking? Especially when you're playing cards face down. But if people aren't interested, we'll stop doing it. So let us know your thoughts. And thanks again. Thanks so much, Stephen, for joining.
Yeah. Totally.
You can catch Stephen occasionally on Optimal Play, another YouTube channel, and maybe some other future podcasts coming from Stephen. So we'll keep you appraised of that. All right. Thanks very much. Bye.